Hey everybody, Bill Panoff here with Porthole Cruise and Travel Magazine. And can you guess where we are? We are in Ushuaia, Argentina, and we have just arrived to board the beautiful Atlas Ocean Voyages World Navigator for a trip of a lifetime. We are sailing to Antarctica. This has always been a bucket list of mine, and I am super excited to be on board this luxury ship. She is an absolute beauty, and we'll be showing you more of the ship all during the cruise and taking you on a guided tour of Antarctica. So come along with us and stay tuned.
This cruise is so different from anything I've ever done before. Now, I won't be relaxing on a sunny beach, but we'll be basking in Mother Nature's grandeur. And to keep us warm and toasty, we are decked out in the ultimate apparel from Ship to Shore Traveler. This outfitter is the go-to source for adventure wear, no matter what the destination. You can view their entire line at shiptoshoretraveler.com. It's a bright and exciting day here in Ushuaia, so we are keeping warm and ready to embark on the World Navigator. Atlas Ocean Voyages hosted a wonderful meal for us prior to arriving to the ship, where we got to taste the delicious Argentinian cuisine. And now that we are here, let's check out this gorgeous ship. Built for explorers at heart, the World Navigator is equipped with everything possible to create a wonderful experience for guests. The ship features 4 decks of just under 100 suites and staterooms, all with cinematic ocean views ranging in size and spaciousness to suit every budget.
You know, accommodations on board a cruise ship are crucial to making your cruise enjoyable and relaxing. And no one does it better than Atlas Ocean Voyages World Navigator. Let's take a look at the suites.
Welcome to the Navigator Suite. This stateroom has everything you need and more to make your vacation luxurious and calm. This is the most spacious accommodation aboard, which recreates the comfort of home while presenting you with floor-to-ceiling ocean views. Convertible to 2 single beds, an elegant private bath featuring L'Occitane products, a walk-in glass shower with rain head, body jets, and a handheld shower. Cozy up in the Journey Suite, a 1-bedroom accommodation complete with 105 square feet private balcony, queen bed that is easily converted to 2 single beds and easy access to the shops, lounge, and theater on the deck below. The elegant private bath features L'Occitane products with a walk-in glass shower with rain head, body jets, and a handheld shower. We had a wonderful first day on board this beautiful ship, experiencing the luxury of Atlas Ocean Voyages. Navigating the intrepid Drake Passage is always an experience to remember. Petrels and albatrosses glide across the skies, guiding our way for the 2-day passage. We'll be taking in all the views of the beautiful, exciting journey through the infamous Drake Passage, the waterway where the cold southern ocean meets the warm northern seawater, attracting an abundance of wildlife. It's very likely that we'll witness the likes of humpback whales that accompany the voyage. The soundtrack of the 48-hour journey through the Drake Passage includes a crash of the ocean against the ship and the cry of petrels, skuas, and gulls. As we emerge from Drake's Passage, the mammoth icy peaks of the South Shetland Islands loom ahead, greeting you on your victorious crossing. You have completed a rite of passage that few will ever experience.
We survived the Drake's Passage, and now we have arrived in Beagle Channel. This channel is open sometimes, other times it's just full of ice. Welcome to Antarctica.
Our first stop on the Zodiac is the stunning area surrounded by mountains, glaciers, and smooth waters. Worldwide, glaciers cover about 10% of the Earth's land area. The icy glow of the mountains, along with the clouds above, is a masterpiece. To get closer to viewing these mountains and relaxing above the sea, kayaks are the way to go. Navigating the waters of Antarctica is unlike anything I've seen before. Look, a penguin just took a polar plunge. It's hard to imagine so much beauty in one place. There is so much to do, so much to see, and so much to learn. And I'm so excited to head back to the ship to look through all the pictures and videos we took today. We had so many life-changing adventures on this trip so far. While we are on board today, we'll be exploring some of the all-inclusive features Atlas has to offer. Let's have a look. Atlas Ocean Voyages prides themselves on being all-inclusive, from prepaid gratuities, a private charter jet service from Orlando to Antarctica, a complimentary land excursion in each port, and much more.
The cruise is very active. There's a lot going on. So one day during the cruise, I want to take a break and go to the Sea Spa by Lexidon and just chill out.
It's here where you can treat yourselves with a dose of pampering. This is the brand's first ever luxury spa at sea, with optional signature treatments to rejuvenate and relax after getting out in the cold and taking the infamous polar plunge.
You know, the World Navigator is a thrill in itself, but the vacation would not be the same without having an expedition leader. Henry, it's nice to spend time with you. I know you've been super busy, waking up early in the morning, making sure the kayaks are set, making sure everything logistically is in place. It's a big job.
It is, yeah. It's the probably most exciting job.
Do you ever get tired of looking at the scenery? I mean, this is phenomenal.
The reason why we come back down here over and over again, and why you take Drake Passage into account, the place is just so worth it.
And being up close, you know, with the penguins, and the elephant seals, and to see it all. And every week it's different. I mean, the weather is so unpredictable here. Yesterday, I think, was one of the best days in the history of the season, from what I understand.
Yeah, it was fantastic. Clear sky, beautiful sun, felt like 20 degrees Celsius outside. It was really awesome.
And I noticed that people, no matter what age they are, they participate in these activities. The polar plunge, they went in, and not only did they go in once, they went in twice.
But that's really what expedition travel to Antarctica is about. It doesn't really matter how old you are, you always find something that excites you. And going ashore, there's so many people who wait their lifetime to really set foot ashore, to come to the seventh continent, and that's something that brings them together.
What is your favorite destination of all the destinations you visited in Antarctica?
I think Nico Harbor, like, it's the place where I set foot on the continent myself for the first time. And when you have weather like we had yesterday, it's just priceless.
How does Atlas set itself apart from the other cruise lines in terms of sustainability? I know they have this Rolls-Royce engines, which are extremely quiet, and you know, when you come across the nature, you know, it's an experience. It's so different than any other cruise line.
Yeah, I think we have a very interesting propulsion system in general. We have not only the Rolls-Royce engine, we also have a jet propulsion system, which gives us the capability to travel almost silent through the water for a certain period of time. And when we're around marine wildlife, like feeding whales, for example, that's what you want to have. You don't want to disturb the wildlife, you just want to be around. The reaction we get from the wildlife, staying with the ship and coming closer, that's really what shows that the system is working, and that's then the benefit for the guests, obviously.
Henry, thanks so much for the opportunity to speak with you. I look forward to sailing with you in the near future on the World Navigator.
Today is Captain's Choice, and on our sailing, which means that the captain selects the itinerary. It's time for another adventure. The penguins are waddling around the ice this morning, and the water is smooth, ready for guests to explore. I've been waiting to see these penguins for days now. Our Zodiac took us right to the action so we can hang out with the penguins and get up close and personal. Taking a stroll by all the penguins was a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and watching the ways they interact with each other was unlike anything I've ever seen before. Atlas Ocean Voyages creates these excursions that provide an educational, valuable, and immersive experience for guests throughout the entire voyage. The penguins are so excited to hang out with the Porthole team, they've been waiting for days for us to arrive and to chat about life. Let's not forget about the seals. There are 6 different species of seals living in Antarctic waters. Fur seals are the smallest, and 4 of these species are ice habitat specialists breeding on the sea ice in the spring. These penguins have business to take care of. They are busy, adorable to look at, and fun to walk with along the icy areas. I had some interesting conversations with my penguin friends today. All they want to do is relax, eat, and swim. They'd be the perfect guests for a 7-day cruise to the Caribbean. If I could spend the whole day out here with my new friends, there's no doubt that I would. But they told me they have dinner plans, which means it's time for me to head back to the ship and get ready for another day with them tomorrow. All of the activities ashore strikes up a hearty appetite, and the onboard dining options provide delicious options in world-class and regionally inspired gourmet cuisine. Another onboard dining option is Paula's Pantry Cafe, which serves a variety of specialty sandwiches, salads, cookies, and much more. Healthier options are also available here, such as Kuzma teas and fresh detox juices. The Dome Lounge on the World Navigator offers some of the most spectacular views of the surrounding scenery. Features floor-to-ceiling windows, chic furniture, and a full bar, where guests can congregate in the evening to socialize. With breathtaking views of the ocean and panoramic views, this is a wonderful venue for guests to gather on board.
You know, a big part of the cruise is the crew and how they interact with the guests. And I've never seen more of a happier crew and engaging, and they really want to be here and make every person feel special. And that's kudos to you with the training.
Training goes with the everyday operation, but of course it's also part of the selection of the crew already before coming on board.
So the cruise obviously is one thing, but the people are really coming for Antarctica. What is so special about this region?
This is my 6th season in Antarctic, and every day I take pictures and every day I feel amazed with certain details that we see. It is a magical spot.
Is there something that you never get tired of seeing?
Sunsets. Sunsets in Antarctica, absolutely special. Apart from the wildlife, of course, the fact that each place that we go to is completely different from the last one.
You know, the size of the ship lends itself to Antarctica because you can actually do landings here as opposed to the larger ships that just do kind of like a drive-by, if you would.
As a matter of fact, in Antarctica, you're not allowed to land more than 100 guests at one time. So we take 100 ashore, we have the other 100 in Zodiac cruising, and then we can take turns to have a maximum of 100 per.
The size of the ship lends itself to the intimate lounges on board. You have the Atlas lounge here, and up above you have the dome.
When we're arriving with that majestic entrance, and the dome is a perfect spot, definitely so.
Mario, it's a pleasure chatting with you. Continued success, and look forward to spending the last few days on the ship before I have to return to reality.
Our pleasure to have you with us.
Thank you, Mario.
Thank you.
With so many adventures and climates to adjust to, the Atlas Ocean Voyages team is ready to get us out there to explore. We are ready for a day of exploration and history. Our quick scenic ride on the Zodiac amongst the glaciers and beautiful skies took us right to the wreck of the Governorin in Fawn Harbor at Enterprise Island in Wilhelmina Bay. This is considered an Antarctic legend, as the vessel was besieged in a pack of ice of the Weddell Sea. This piece of history remains in Antarctica for guests aboard Zodiacs to learn about and to view. Being surrounded by such intriguing history and breathtaking nature is something I will never forget. Welcome to Nico Harbor. It's absolutely beautiful here. This is authentic Antarctica. We have a colony of gentoo penguins, we have elephant seals, and the weather today is glorious. It's actually the best weather of the entire season. Two words come to mind right now: Picture perfect. The scenery here looks like the February cover of Porthole Cruise and Travel magazine. With captivating views of still water and glaciers perfectly set in the sea, it all comes together so beautifully. If you've ever been to Antarctica, I'm sure you understand how awestruck most guests are when they arrive. The penguins are essentially in their home, and we as guests are part of the action. We need to continue to contribute to the sustainability of Antarctica and to keep this destination and its wildlife safe. As we take a moment on our journey to sit back and enjoy the views, we remember how important it is to care for the environment around us. Atlas Ocean Voyages does a wonderful job globally at supporting all these efforts. I can't believe it's already the last day of our exploration on the World Navigator. I had a life-changing trip, and I will always remember this journey aboard the World Navigator. Everything from learning about the wildlife in Antarctica to exploring on the Zodiac, enjoying the onboard amenities of the World Navigator, and being one with nature. This was truly the ultimate vacation. If you're ever looking for an adventure unlike anything else, cruising with Atlas Ocean Voyages to Antarctica is the trip for you. Until next time, I'm Bill Panoff, and happy sailings.